looking back on that game now, everyone is enormously proud of the effort and the intention that was behind everything we did, both in preparation and in playing. But ultimately, as with when you play together for what can be, I guess, described as the first time and relatively in a relatively new squad, you're going to find out little teething problems. I guess you're going to find things that need changing. You're going to find things that need re-emphasising and or amending in some way. And that's kind of been it. It's been quite a methodical approach to putting it right, and that's great because there's no need to look at it any other way. We know that if we'd have done things a bit better and if we'd done these things a bit differently, then certainly that game could have been a bit different for us. But as it was, what we don't want to lose is the value of that experience. We lost, but we're playing against one of the best teams in the world. When you put yourself up against a test and you find yourself wanting in a few areas, you have to turn that into a positive, and we have done. A lot of that involves guys getting to know each other a little better, understanding who does what in their roles, but also who does what naturally and habitually, what a player will do in certain situations, so we can be a bit quicker to react and a bit quicker to help and support each other. I think that's going to be a major part of it, is getting tighter like that. But there's been a few little changes as well, just in terms of what we're emphasising for this game, but also after the last game, and what works well and maybe what didn't work so well, and just little changes like that. So again, nothing enormous, but just little things which are keeping us on our toes going forward. Very, very positive atmosphere, and looking forward to another tough game. Someone asked me not so long ago, is there any danger of England underestimating Argentina? I think you've just said it. They're ahead of us in the world rankings. Their recent record is something to have serious respect for, and not only that, but the record for guys that may have possibly been a touch complacent going in against the game against Argentina in the 2007 World Cup, in 2006 at Twickenham, and in the summer as well. Just where people might have suggested there's an opportunity for that, you see what Argentina do. Regardless of who plays. I remember when we played for the Lions against them in our opener in 2005. I think people were saying it was their second, third string team. But with Argentina, I don't believe that exists. I think you just have different players coming out and doing a different job. And we had to fight hard with the Lions just to draw against a team that I think were missing 10, 15 players. So, it's their record speaks for itself, and their record also will let people know that one thing we're not doing is taking this lightly. They're ahead of us in the world rankings, so we've got a lot to prove.